So let's be real for a second. Why is it that thousands of small YouTubers start their channel every year, yet most of them never cross 1,000 subscribers, never get their first payout, and eventually abandon their channel dead? I know this story too well because yes, I was part of it. For 3 years, I wrestled with the platform. At first, I thought YouTube was my golden ticket, the quick escape route from frustrating 9 to 5. But the truth is, I was setting myself up for failure before I even pressed that upload. If you are watching this right now, there's a good chance you are on the right path too. So before you burn yourself out chasing views, before you waste months creating content that gets ignored, and before you let YouTube pay be your only motivation, let's rewind my own personal journey and uncover the real reasons most YouTubers fail and how to avoid it. Firstly, this is a hard truth, which is actually a mistake from my own side. I try lay it all bare right now because sugarcoating won't help you at all. I quitted too soon. I left my 9 to 5 with no savings, no real camera gear, or even any financial safety yet. So that one mistake altered everything. And why? Because once the bills start knocking, YouTube became a desperate hustle instead of a passion, and desperation never makes a good content. And here is the second mistake: obsession over monetization. Like many beginners, I wanted to hit that magic 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours fast. I thought the YouTube partner program was the ultimate milestone, but chasing money instead of building skill was my own personal downfall. I focused on payout instead of value. And here is the third mistake: wrong niche. Can I say wrong reason? I thought reactions would get me to monetization quicker, and yes, they do bring in those fast views, fast subscribers, fast likes, fast comment, but it all came at a cost. Yeah, the content wasn't aligned with my passion, and eventually it started to feel like a chore. The lack of excitement reflected in my videos, and viewers noticed it immediately. And then here is the fourth mistake you don't ever want to get into: copyrighted videos. I'll call this a copyright trap. Reaction videos seem fun until copyright claims and strikes starts raining on you. I went months creating content that couldn't even earn a dime. So you know how discouraging this could be. You edit videos for hours, you come up with videos to react to, and then you wake up to see this limited monetization on most of your videos. And here's the fifth mistake you don't want to get into: inconsistency leading to burnout. Because of copyright issue, discouragement, and then some other personal struggles, I took months off, and sometimes I think up to a year. And here's the ugly truth: YouTube doesn't forgive inconsistency. Yeah, the algorithm punishes silence, and when you come back, you're starting from zero. My brother, you're starting from zero. My sister, no matter who you are, you're starting from zero. No matter what subscriber you've gained, right, you're starting from zero. And here's the sixth mistake you don't ever want to go into, which is lack of investment mindset. I didn't think of YouTube as a business. I didn't reinvest into my channel. I didn't set aside money for equipment, ads, or even experimenting with new skills. I didn't really see YouTube as a business. Instead, I kept patching a broken model until everything collapsed. And here is the seventh mistake: fear of starting over. By this time, friends and family were already watching me. They had expectations. They were like, "Oh, you've been on YouTube for 3 years. How is it going?" Imagine starting a fresh channel after years of sweat with nothing to show off. It's like admitting defeat. And that fear changed me to mediocrity. And all of this boils down to one core issue: I wasn't prepared to fail forward. And here is the dirty truth: a lot of traders, I'm a forex trader, I know, but I mean to say YouTubers, here is the dirty truth a lot of YouTubers don't want to hear. Right, most small YouTubers don't fail because the platform is unfair. Right, you fail because you guys approach YouTube like a lottery ticket instead of a business. They expected quick monetization, but they don't build valuable skills. They chase views, but they don't study audience psychology. They upload randomly, but they don't stay consistently long enough to build trust. And here is something else: they treat YouTube as an escape route, not as a brand. And I call this the lottery mindset. If you're still thinking maybe one of my videos will blow up and I'll be set, let me tell you this: it doesn't work like that anymore. YouTube in 2025 rewards strategy, not luck. And here is the solution to any of your questions you might be looking to ask, which is, what is your way forward? That is going to be the prime question you should be asking right now. Firstly, you want to build skills before launching any channel. Learn storytelling, learn editing, learn SEO, learn how to retain your audience. And Your skills, not the algorithm, will determine your growth on the long run. And secondly, be camera ready. Yes, your personality matters. You don't need to be a comedian or a model. You must be comfortable enough to show up consistently. And here is the third thing you should know to move forward. Define your goal and timeline. Don't just say, okay, I want to monetize. Instead, say in 6 months, I want to build an audience over 1,000 subscribers, or I want my audience to trust on my advices. You need to keep your ground clear enough, right? And here's the fourth thing you need to move on as a YouTuber. Treat YouTube like a business. Businesses have ups and downs. Some months are good, some months are bad. If you want longevity, you want to survive both of these orders, right? So yeah, the fifth thing is to reinvest into your growth. The money you earn or the time you save must go back into improving your craft, whether it's new tools, outsourcing, or advertisements. Reinvestment keeps the engine running, and make sure you do that also. And then sixthly is consistency. Consistency, which is not even negotiable. Pick a schedule you can sustain. Even if it's one video per week, what matters is not burning out after 3 months, but showing up consistently for 3 years and even more. And here is the conclusion. I call this resonance, or let's say an assurance. Looking back, every mistake I made was avoidable. I quit too soon, I chased money instead of passion, I ignored consistency, and I feared failure. I even refused to reinvest. But once I shifted my mindset, everything changed. I stopped seeing YouTube as a quick escape route and started seeing it as a long-term business. I started building the brand piece by piece. And that's why I'm here today speaking to you, because if you're struggling as a small YouTuber right now, understand this: you're not failing, you're actually learning, but only if you choose to adapt, only if you stop treating YouTube as a lottery ticket, only if you invest in your skills, your consistency, and your vision. So the next time you ask, why don't small YouTubers make it, remember my own personal story and don't repeat that same mistake again, because the truth is YouTube will pay you, but only after you paid your dues. And showing up on your screen right now is another interesting video you should watch if you are looking into starting your own YouTube channel right here in year 2025, or you are looking into bringing your business, your personal brands online if you're an entrepreneur out there. And I hope to get you guys on the very next video. Peace out.